Good morning, Green Bay West High School. This is Principal Flaten, along with one of our student counselors, Mr. Kampa. Today we're here going to talk to you guys about the scheduling process for the 12-13 school year. It's very important that you guys are paying close attention because we're talking about your future today and for tomorrow. The scheduling process this year is going to look a lot different than what it has in the past because instead of putting the ownership on the adults in the building to get the scheduling done, we're going to put the ownership back on the students. And by that I mean we're going to give you the education that you need to do well with the scheduling process. And then instead of the counselors going and talking to each student individually, pulling them out of the classes, we're going to ask students to give up some of their free time during lunch or before or after school to put their classes in through the Infinite Campus online system. If you choose, you can even enter in your classes online from home. At this point in time, I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Kampa, and he's going to share more information with you about this process.
All right, thank you, Mr. Flaten. Okay, so like Mr. Flaten said, this year's going to be a little different. Last year we took you out of classes and we all came down to a computer lab and we registered there. This year will be different. You'll be able to register on your own. You can do it at home, you can do it in your study hall. We'll have cows down there that you can, computers down there that you can enter there. The counselors will be in the lunchroom a number of times, hours 4, 5, and 6, to help you do this. Or you can just do it straight up on your own, whatever works for you. You should have in front of you, one of these white books. Hopefully your teacher has passed those out already. So, everyone? Okay. If you are a 9th grader, you should have a blue sheet that looks like this. It says grade 10, which is next year. That's good. Okay. If you are a current 10th grader, you should have a purple sheet that looks like this and says grade 11. And if you are a junior, you should have a pink sheet, which says grade 12 course selections. All right, so hopefully you all have that in front of you. This is going to be your guide through the process. These are going to be your worksheets as you go through the process to get you scheduled. A couple of things, I want to point out some things in the book. So everyone take your books now. Everyone? Okay. Some real important, there's a lot of, everything you need to know is in here. Okay, some pages I want to direct you to right off the bat is page 6. So if everyone would open to page 6, there's the 4-year planning guide, which helps you to think about, okay, now I'm a freshman, what's next? I'm a sophomore, what's next? As you begin to plan your classes, realize that page 8 is also important. So page 8 has the graduation requirements on it. So you know that when you're planning, as you move towards graduation, you're going to need 4 years of language arts. You're going to need 3 years of social studies, et cetera, et cetera. All right? There's a number of, if you look on page 10 and beyond, it talks about different types of ways to get credits, different types of programs. And on page 18 and 19, especially 18 and 19, if you're going to be a junior or senior, there's a lot of courses that you can take here at West High School that will give you credit at the college that you're going to, which is real nice. So that saves a lot of time and money as you go forward. So those are some important pages in the book. Page 6 again takes a look at a 4-year plan. Page 8 is real important because you got to make sure you're getting on track for graduation. And then the rest of these. If you look on page 19, it talks about different types of alternative programs some people might want to begin to take a look at. Actually, that starts on page 20, sorry. And then as we move into page 28 and beyond, it begins to look at the different courses that are being offered this year. Now, this book, one of the downsides of this book is that it does not talk about the descriptions. It just talks about the titles. If you want the descriptions are going to be, if you look on the front of your white book, gbaps.org. And when you go there, that's going to be the district site. So it's going to be the general site. There's going to be, on the left-hand side, there's going to be tabs, and there's a tab that says Parent and Students, and then you're going to click on course descriptions, and that'll get you more descriptions related to that. So we're gonna be doing this process through January. So what we want to do today is we first of all want to give you all this information, and what's going to happen today is all of your teachers in whatever subject area, whatever class you're in today, are going to talk a little bit about that subject area, maybe what's next, what course is next for you, or the other courses that are offered in that department, so that you can begin to know a little bit more. We're also having a curriculum fair on the 23rd of January that can help you get even a little bit more information. Right now, the first step in this process, we'd like you to, over the next couple of days, make sure you have a conversation with your current teacher about what courses would be next for you, especially your required courses, and then to begin to think about filling out these sheets as far as what are the elective courses you want to do. All right, so that's what we want you to do over the next 3, 4, 5 days. There's going to be a second step to this process. It's going to be on the 18th. We're going to open up the computers. We're going to open up what's called the portal, and then we're going to be able to. You're going to be able to register. And there'll be another video out in third hour on the 17th to help you to figure out how do I actually register within Infinite Campus. Okay. So for now, today's a good day to listen to your teachers and think about what courses you might want to be taking next year. You know, always thinking about where am I going, what am I doing, what's after high school. You can come down, of course, and talk with your counselors. You can talk with your teachers. You know, talk to everybody and figure out what courses you want to take. That's the step to do now. So by Friday, hopefully you've got a lot of those figured out and can begin to move towards having this sheet filled out by the 17th, right before exams. And then when exams happen, right before exams happen, we're going to send out another video detailing how to register. And then when you're done with exams, you can begin to register for classes for next year. All right, hope that helps. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, just stop on down to Student Services. Thank you. Have a good day.